Hey guys, this is Kelly from Goddess Power Tarot. So this is going to be a holiday questions that were coming to me, and I thought some of you needed to know some of this. So I want to start with this reading being, should you reach out to this other person during the holidays? And the first card that had fallen out was the Lovers. So for me, this is communication. And I feel like it would be okay to reach out to this person to wish them a simple Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, whatever holidays are being celebrated for you at this time. Some of you are dealing with people that actually have birthdays along with this holiday. They're coinciding, so it's kind of a question for some of you, kind of like, oh, if I do, you know, which one do I do? Do I do both, or is it overkill? Or I don't want to be rude, and should I reach out twice and say happy birthday and say, you know, Merry Christmas or Happy New Year or what it may be? I feel like, you know, I know that you want to. I know that you just have that in your heart to do that. And I was picking up with the Lovers card that it is okay to do this. Some of you listening could be a Gemini, or you're dealing with a Gemini. I'll point that out. And I actually feel like this other person does want to hear from you as well. So they do want to hear, they would like to hear a nice message like that. You don't have to, you know, especially if you guys have been on the rocks or you haven't spoken to each other. I mean, if you're in strict no contact with someone just because it's just the best thing to do, then probably to keep going that way. However, if you're past that and it's just a matter of offering something to someone, just make sure that you don't have any deceptive reasoning for reaching out. Do you know what I mean? Like, you want to be true and honest. I'm also picking up too that you could have someone from your past, I was feeling like, who could be reaching out to you for some type of deceptive motive. So you just want to be careful about that situation. But I feel like it's okay, just as long as you are sending a message with no strings attached, which is fine. Okay. And the Devil showing up here. So we have the Lovers and the Devil. This is attachment. So that's huge. Both of these cards are these are big for me here, coming together. The Seven of Swords and the Devil card. I feel there's a percentage of you that want to reach out to say something to this particular person, but you definitely need to watch your motives and also be aware of someone who comes back around during the holidays to reach out to you for that very same reason, because they have motives to reconnect with you. But there could be, this is negativity here, deception, someone trying to get away with something, and they could be coming back around for sex, or somebody's checking for money. I was not intending for this reading to go in the negative sense. So I feel like this here is just kind of like a cautionary type of message for some of you. I don't want to focus too much on that. I just want you to be aware of your motives and the motives of the other person. Okay, so let's clarify a little more for the Lovers. Sometimes I have good intentions with the reading, and then Spirit just says, oh, wait, we have something we need to tell you, to tell your readers, or to tell your listeners. So let's see here. Okay, so we have two major arcanas here. So we're also dealing with a Virgo. Could be a Gemini, could be Capricorn. People playing in this situation. Doesn't have to be, though, so please, you know, take note of that. There's some type of holding back here. Okay, there is Gemini, and the Lovers to me is always about communication. Gemini and Virgo are both ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is the messenger god. Mercury is the messenger of communication. So if you're dealing with, if you're a Virgo, you could have a Gemini who wants to reach out, but you may just be in no contact or isolated from this person, or they may message you and you may just think to yourself, oh my gosh, what the heck do they want? It could also be that you're thinking heavily too about, should you reach out, wish this person a Merry Christmas or a Happy Birthday or whatever it may be, or Happy New Year, whatever holiday. And that's why you're here listening to this reading. So let's take a look here. Yeah, there's this element. Somebody's missing someone very much. There's loss, there's regret here, and it could be. So I feel like it's both of you. There's a sense of missing each other, not being sure what to do. It's like you want to reach out, and that person wants to reach out. But there's this here with this Hermit card just makes me feel like somebody or both. That it's more of an energy for me. I almost feel, sometimes I look at the Hermit, I almost feel like he's sad. You know, like he's kind of sad. But message indeed. So I think it's okay to do that. Okay, I think it's okay to do that. Because for this section here, for the a certain percentage of you, there is a sense of regret and missing someone during the holidays and really wanting to speak out. So if you're here to wonder if you should wish this person, text them, email them, send them a Christmas card, send them a Happy New Year wish, send them a birthday card, anything like that, I do feel like it's okay to do that during this time period. And the Page of Wands, it's a very simple message. It's nothing deeper than this. Okay, very simple, not a long drawn out, I just wanted to wish you A, B, and C, but also to tell you that, you know, I've done this and I've done that and I've been doing this and I've been doing that. Now you don't, it's just a simple, it's like a note card, you know, the difference between like a huge long drawn out Christmas card versus just a blank note card with a happy holiday type of thing. So keep it really simple. Any type of message that you send right now. I'm going to pull a little bit more for the Seven of Swords and the Devil here and see what is going on. We have some pretty rough cards here with the Tower. Watch the energy. And I don't feel like these are similar. I feel like these are two different groups of people here. So watch the energy that is playing out in connection with, if somebody's reaching out to you. So we have a group of people who are missing each other, and it's okay now to send that holiday wish or birthday wish. We also have a group of people here who are dealing with deception. Okay, and I think some of you know who you're dealing with, and some of you are aware of yourselves, like, oh yeah, you know, I do want to send this message, but it's because I have an addiction to this person, or I miss the sex, or I want to stay connected to this person in some way. I'm not paying attention to what other people are telling me. I'm being advised not to do this, but I want to do this because my world feels like it's crashing down. And there's just this element with the Devil of being very stuck and very toxic connection with this person. So whoever that resonates for some of you, just want to be careful of this and check yourself before you do anything. And if you get messages from someone during this holiday, check yourself before you respond. Just pause and ask yourself, is this right? Is this good for me? Do I want to get back into this again? Do I do this again or not? Okay, just check yourself. I'm not telling you whether you should or shouldn't. I just feel like you need to take a pause before you respond. Take a pause before you get overly excited because your sexy lover is coming back, or, you know, this person that you're just so attached to, who you thought you were no longer with, is making a come around. King of Pentacles is here. So, of course, it could be an earth sign, but it also could be someone who's very focused on their coin. And this is a business person. This is a man who is reserved, quiet, doesn't really say that much, but he's always focused elsewhere. So I don't want to say that he's selfish and greedy. I feel like he is a very generous person, but I also feel like I just feel like attached to these cards, he has some type of a motive when it comes to reaching out to you. So be careful with that energy. Now let me see here. Yeah. There's sneakiness and shadiness, lies, secrets, and deception all over this group. All over this group. So if that doesn't resonate for you, for those of you, I feel like the deception is coming through from a Capricorn. We have Mars energy with the tower, so that could be Scorpio. I feel Aries, I'm picking up. The King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, the Moon, Pisces, or Cancer. Okay, and that's specific for those of you who are dealing with those people who know that energy matches. If you have a Cancer or a Pisces over here, this does not match them over here, then this is your reading. Yeah, because there's an energy here of, there's a feeling really lost without hearing from this person, but it's not in a negative way. We have Leo, Gemini, Virgo. See how I was saying? Virgo here, Virgo here. So you just have to be aware and know. But there is strength in this connection here. There is strength, and it's positive. And so whatever the reason, I mean, it doesn't have to be that you're going through a breakup with someone. It can just be that you two are separated for some reason. I haven't spoken for a while. It could even just be a friend, do you know? So there's opposing energies here, and I want you to listen to the reading and figure out what you want to do. I feel like here, your advice with this over here is to check yourself before you send the message. Check yourself before you respond to a message, okay? Because there's some trickiness at play in dealing with this person and with yourself, okay? With this group over here, I feel like it's very beautiful and very positive. There is a genuine, sincere concern of missing someone and feeling lost. And I feel like if this person reaches out to you, they're thinking about it very heavily, whether they should or not. But I do feel like you will hear from them. And it really will give you a sense of peace and strength and courage. Because these two cards here are very opposing, you can see. She's quite lost. You know, this is the 8 of Swords, and the strength is also the number 8. So see how contrasting? Very different. But I feel like this is before the message and this is after. This is feeling better to actually hear from someone that, or for you to reach out to this person, how they will feel, because you've both wanted to connect with each other. Okay, so this is a general reading for everyone. If this resonates for you, wonderful. If not, you guys can, you know, leave it be. So I hope everyone has a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year, and I will see you guys going into the new year. Okay, take care. Bye.